Hello there, welcome back, where I have changed my clothes back to normal, because I like the single glove thing. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me questions I don't have the answers to. But anyways, last episode I hung out with Machias, and then I took care of the first out of my 3 requests, which means all that I have left to do, that's a wall, all that I have left to do is go to the Class 1 dorms, and then go to the old schoolhouse. And hopefully I can go to the old schoolhouse and at least start that before the video is over. Onward! Hello. Hello, Rean. Are you back to handle my request? Oh, I think I had this out. While I was taking care of the snapped request, I went into Class 1 dorms and mistook her for a part of the quest and talked to her, and I decided not to accept her request. So accept her request. I sure can. Ask away. Phew. Thank you. So, you wrote that you're having some issues with your childhood friend? That's right. Ellen from Class 4, to be specific. We're from the same town, and we used to go to Sunday school together. I ended up having to leave that school, though. And I never saw him after that. So that's why I was so happy to run into him again here. But, I see where this is going. You're an upper class student, though, aren't you? I'm surprised you were childhood friends with someone who, well, isn't. What? Is it that weird? Well, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Well, it's true that nobles and commoners don't have many opportunities to interact with one another in Erebonia. I'm just the daughter of a baron, though, so our family isn't all that influential. My father was never one to put much importance on social standing either. He even let me attend Sunday school on my own since I was so close to home. That would explain it. Guess her dad's kind of like mine. So, what exactly would you like me to do? You said you weren't sure what he was thinking. Well, I'm not sure why, but Alan's been doing everything he can to avoid me ever since we met up again here. He just gives me the cold shoulder whenever I try to speak to him, too. That's not good. Any idea why he might be acting like this? Not at all, which is why I'm so worried. Maybe he likes you. I haven't done anything that could have offended him the few times we've talked. And it's not... I just abruptly said that. It's not like he'd have some grudge from when we were younger either. We got along so well back then that we used to play together all the time. It would be one thing if he was just avoiding me, but he started treating me like some sort of nuisance. As far as I can tell, something seems to have happened to him at the fencing club. Those could definitely be related. Either way, seems like the quickest solution is to ask Alan himself. Slow down for a sec. Don't worry, I'm not just going to walk right up to him and ask him directly. But he might be more willing to open up to another guy about it. I'll go talk to him and try to figure out what's going through his head. Well, then, thank you. Okay, I'd better go find him. Actually, before I do you know if he'll be at the fencing club today? Most likely, yes. You'll probably find him in the training hall. Got it. Before you go, Rean, please, promise you'll tell me everything you managed to get out of him. If I'm to blame here, I'd rather know. Please don't hide that from me. I won't, I promise. She's a nice girl. Alright, let's take care of this. That's a wall again. Rean! Navigate. Training hall is in the school, I believe. That makes sense to me. Academy Auditorium. Gymnasium. Yeah! Making progress. Already. Hey, here we are. Now, where is that? Oh, hello. Hi. Excuse me, I'm looking for a guy named Alan. He's supposed to be a member of this club, but is he off today or something? Not with my permission, at least. He didn't even mention he'd be out today. Oh. In other words, he's skipping practice. Got a feeling I know where he is, though. I see. Where exactly are you thinking? I'd check the field if I were you. Unlike Patrick, Alan actually cares about this club. Chances are, he's skipping practice so he can train on his own. Well then, now that he mentions it, Patrick isn't here either. That's not really an excuse, but I find it hard to blame him after what happened. Come to think of it, what did happen here last month? I'd only heard rumors. I'd rather not dig this stuff up, but both of them are skipping today, so what the hell. Truth is, Alan and Patrick faced off last month. Patrick being the slimy little scumbag he is. Thank you! I hate his guts too! Made a show out of holding back, then still beat Alan down. It was humiliating. Crushed all of Alan's confidence right out of him. I don't doubt it. That's why I'm letting him off easy for now. I'd like to see him bounce back from this though. Tell you what, if you've got some business with Alan, do us a favor and tell him to drop by. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but we'd appreciate it. Of course, I'll be sure to tell him if I have the chance. Freaking Patrick. He is in the field, I think. Yeah, there he is. Alan! Oh, there you are. I think. You're definitely fencing. You're that guy from class 7, right? Do you have some business with me or something? No, nothing like that. I saw you training out here and was pretty impressed, that's all. That said, you seem a little hesitant and it's getting in the way of your form. What makes you think you could just show up and criticize me? Is it just because you're a noble? Yeah, that's right. I've heard about you. Such a high and mighty noble like you even talk to a lowly commoner like me? Or do you get a pass when it's condescension? That stuff has never really bothered me. It seems like this guy has a noble-shaped chip on his shoulder. And its name is Patrick. Putting our baggage aside for now, you came here to train, didn't you? How about you join me for a while? Me? Train with you? Yeah, it's a chance to practice in a way you wouldn't normally. I'm sure you'd find it beneficial. What do you say? Well, I don't know what you're planning, but if it'll make me stronger, then I'm on board. I wouldn't say no to some big fancy noble who took the time out of his busy day to ask me anyway. Okay, I'll go get everything ready. I wonder if Instructor Sarah will let me borrow one of the combat shells. Rean called Instructor Sarah and she gave him permission to use a combat shell. That was quick and easy. Do I actually get to fight it? You guys use this thing called in class 7, right? Are you seriously going to fight it? It looks a little intimidating, but it makes for great training, I promise. I'll take point for now, so feel free to attack as often as you'd like. Right. Oh, I am fighting it. Bring it on. He has like the worst EP. Meet the following conditions. Alan deals the finishing blow. Alan is conscious at the battle's end. Yeah. So do I have control over Alan? I do indeed. What kind of... You can't do arts. Can you do crafts? Ooh. Releases a bird-shaped shockwave. Thrust sword forward, piercing foe. Let's go for this. Go. Of course it missed. I can give him motivation. Let's do this. Haha! I'm trying not to be, like, too powerful at it. And he has no EP because he has nothing to use it with. Yep. Ha! Here we go. Let me see. Might need to heal at some point. Go to the yeah, let's go for that. Ow. Demonic Scythe! It's resistant, that's good. What are its weaknesses? Okay. I'm doing wonders.
Yep. My turn.
Let's go with an Arc Slash. Let's make this easier. It just moved. Piercing Strike. That one actually hit. Way to go, me. Let's go for another Arc Slash. I'll be less tempted to use my S-Craft if I do that. So far, so good. Let's go with Soaring Board. Oh, sweet. Speed down. Oh god, Alan. Arc Slash. Ah. You need to move. Go over here.
Here we go.
Ah. And that hit no one. Way to go, you. I've got Piercing Strike. Sweet. Ha.
My turn.
I'm just going to just slash at it until it dies. Seems like a viable option. Oh, the pain. Ha. Ooh, it's almost dead. Ah, but you have... Ah, you're sealed. Ah, that's the worst. What do I use? Let's see. Abnormal stats effects.
Yep.
There you go.
Here
I
we
can
go.
use crafting if I want. Let me move you out of the way. And it hit no one. Way to go. I think I'm just going to focus with Alan. Oh, I did it. Did we win? You bet we did. Not surprised after that last attack of yours. That was a sight to behold. Thanks. I feel like I've got my confidence back now. At least a little bit of it. Good to hear. Now, what do you say we go punch Patrick in the face? What's the matter? Oh, I felt kind of bad about all the flack I gave you earlier. That's all. I mean, you know, all the high and mighty noble stuff. Don't worry about it. But, is there some reason you got so caught up on that? It's embarrassing to say out loud, but envy, I guess. I used to be awful at almost everything I did. Sports, studying, anything you could think of. Still am, really. But I knew this noble who was basically my opposite. She could try anything and do it flawlessly. I was always so frustrated by that. All I wanted to do was be her equal. But no matter what I did, I couldn't manage it. That's a pretty lame reason, huh? No, not at all. But that noble you're talking about, it's Bridget, isn't it? How did you know? Sorry, I guess it's time to come clean. Rean told Alan about Bridget's request. So that's how she felt. Now that I think about it, I really have been acting like a jerk. In your defense, I can sort of understand why you're acting that way. Nobody wants to show their weakness to someone they look up to. It's not even that. I would look up to her so much, as I want her to just look at me. Huh? What do you mean by... nothing. Forget I said anything. So that's the way it is. I knew it! He likes her! Anyway, if that's what she sent you here for, I'll go talk to her. Besides, I owe her a personal apology for being so mean to her lately. She needs to know that my issue was with myself, not with her. In fact, I'll go do that right now. That's a relief. I hope the two of you can smooth things over. Me too. Thanks for all you've done for me today. Friendship! Hello, Rean Swarzer of Class 7 speaking. It's Neithardt. Are you free at the moment, Swarzer? I am. Did you need something? Good. As it so happens, I have a little proposal for you. If you have a moment to spare, come speak with me in the faculty lounge. I'll give you the details in person. Is that an urgent matter? No, there's no need to rush, or even come along at all. If you can't make it, your other responsibilities take precedence. If you do have the time, however, I would appreciate your presence. I wonder what the proposal is. Hold on, was he supposed to be returning to his unit today? Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out whenever I make it to the... That's whenever I make it to the faculty lounge. Okay, I'm going to the faculty lounge. I can't talk today. My ability to speak is rapidly deteriorating. How do I do this? There we go. So I can't just go to the faculty lounge. I'll just go to floor 1. And the faculty lounge is somewhere. Is it on the bottom floor? That's the infirmary. Faculty lounge, there you are. Neithardt! Hello, Swarzer. Have you finished assisting the student council? Yes, sir. We've managed to take care of our most pressing tasks. By the way, I was under the impression that you'd be returning to the military. Was there a change of plans? I resolved my military business in record time. I got back not too long ago, in fact. You say you've already come and gone? You must be exhausted. Exhausted doesn't begin to cover it. To make matters worse, Instructor Thomas roped me into drinking with him last night. I hardly managed to get any shut-eye. Though, maybe I shouldn't be telling you about this. I was about to say. But he went out with Instructor Thomas even after all that. I never would have expected him to be so friendly. Moving on. Instructor Valstein told me about your swimming lessons. It seems as though the man of Class 7 suffered a truly humiliating defeat. I can't really think of one. Xseed of Enclosal. Swarzer, I'm referring to Xseed Enclosal. If what Instructor Valstein told me holds true, those two swam circles around all of you men. Or maybe I should say, boys. Man of the Empire would not stand for this. This is getting weird. For the sake of masculinity, the world over tells me you at least felt a twinge of frustration. Well, I mean, a twinge, sir. Then, there may be hope for you yet. Listen well, Swarzer. If you've got the time and the guts, I'd be willing to teach you how men swim. I'm going to need you to clarify that. Swimming is more about knowing how to breathe and use your body when it is your body itself. But it is my body. Us army men undergo training in order to learn how to swim quickly and efficiently. No wasted movements, no wasted breaths. I did not expect any of this to come from him. And I'd be willing to pass this all on to you in order to keep you from being shown up by those two girls again. Seriously? I'm always serious. If you've got the stones, gather up Class 7's man and I'll teach you all at once. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Make your choice. Right. If you're willing to teach us, I'm not going to waste this opportunity. Now, there's an answer. Gather up the other man and meet me in the gymnasium. Random impromptu request. So, why are we here again? Instructor Neithardt wants to teach us how to swim as effectively as possible. In that case, we owe him our gratitude. I still don't get why we needed to assemble so quickly, just for some swimming lessons. If it's such a pressing issue for you, I can't imagine any of us would mind if you left us and went back to the dorm. It's not an issue. It's an observation, you smarmy little. Right, then. Let us begin. We'll begin with warm-ups, done in accordance with the Manway method. The Manway method? Did you just make that up? The name's not important. The method, on the other hand, is. You'll be racing each other one-on-one. Nothing gets a man motivated like some sweaty competition. Now, Swarzer, why don't we start with you, since you decided to pipe up about the name? Pick your first opponent. Yes, instructor. I don't know who to compete with. Do I have to do the rhythm game again? Ah, he's terrible at it. Like, I don't want to make fun of Elliot. I'm gonna go up against Gaius. Would you mind racing me, Gaius? Not at all. Especially if it'll make us both better. Let's flex those QTE muscles. On your marks, get set, go! There it is. So it's triangle and circle. Let's go! Oh shit. Shit. No! Ah, second place. I demand a redo. I'm usually better the second time around. Try again. On your marks, set, go. Absolute concentration. I did it! I'm first! Ah, too intense. I'm too intense. The Manway method. Phew, you're every bit as fast as I thought you'd be, Rean. Between your height and your speed, you're no slouch yourself. Are you here to chit-chat, or are you here to swim? Get back here at once. Yes, instructor. Of course. Yay. The Manway method warm-up continues in this fashion, and in the end everyone had raced everyone without a single break. Poor Elliot is like almost fully submerged underwater. Phew, 4 races in a row really takes its toll on you. You're telling me I'm exhausted. Yeah, think we're about done for the day. I'm ready for a nap. I knew swimming could be tiring, but I didn't know it could get this bad. That should do it for our warm-ups, correct? I would appreciate it if we could get to the meat of these lessons. How naive. Sorry, I think I might have Oh! You're all naive, every last one of you! You boys think you're ready to learn anything after a wimpy little warm-up like that. Oh, we still have a long way to go. I still need to go to the old schoolhouse, which leads us into our next exercise of the day, limit breakers. I'm not the only one panicking about the word break being in that name, am I? What are those exactly? There's no such thing as a dumb question, Regnitz, but that one came awfully close. Neithardt. As the name would suggest, this exercise has you swimming to thin through the limits of your endurance. Wow, Elliot was right to be scared. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh no, instructor, this is a surefire way to drown. Don't do this to us. But don't worry, I'll give you 30 whole seconds to rest for every length of the pool you swim. Is he serious? That didn't sound like a joke to me. Maybe this is how they do it in the army. We're so sad. It seems as though each of you has expended all your reserves of energy by now. I'm honestly surprised that none of us are dead yet. Was there any point to all of this? You still doubt me. I suggest checking how long your last times were. I'm sure you'll find yourselves impressed. Everyone check their final times, just as instructor Neithardt had suggested. No way. It felt like it took us hours to get across the pool. What exactly happened here? Once you reach your limits, your body dedicates all of its energy to swimming, not wasting an ounce on anything else. This is the method I told you about. Keep swimming like this, and you'll be able to cut down your times even further. So this is why you pushed us up so far. There was a method to your madness all along. That's right. Snide comments aside, you all performed very well. You might want to use these to recover from your training, though. Thank you. I need those. That's all for today. But this isn't the end. You'd better keep training to those so those girls don't show you up again. Of course, thank you for taking the time to teach us, or to coach us, is what he actually said. To the old schoolhouse. That came out of nowhere. Whoops. That is a wall. Yes, please. Oh, geez. That was new information. So what do we do now? Go to investigate. Sure. Let's go! Now, who do I bring with me? I want to bring Elliot, Laura, Fee, Machias, and I'm going to bring Emma for support. Just in case. Yep. Not today. Right, got it. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to invite both Laura and Fee to go with me this time. Oh well, let's choose again. Oh, okay. So just these three. Emma. And Gaius. Okay, so I can't have both Fee and Laura with me. Let's have a look at the elevator panel first. I'm betting we'll be able to go down to the 4th floor now. Are you talking about those rules you proposed last month? I don't know how to explain it, but I'm betting you're right. But let's have a look for ourselves first. Right, time to get this month's investigation started. Well, I can do that. Well, I need to say first. There we go. Well, I will do that next time. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please press that little subscribe button. It helps out a lot. And if you like this video specifically, please like and share this video. Next time, I'm going to go through the old schoolhouse and start investigating. Probably dying a lot, because I'm not sure how strong the enemies are now. But, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.